Hey, y'all know too, they're having conversations, these stalkers in their little settings, talking about, oh, you know, they're finna let him off early. Like, you're funding us. You're already in a lawsuit. I already ended them. This council culture group, you feel me? That's why they're getting busted all over the place because they treason. They were Klan members. You feel me? That's why they're doing identical stuff and they're getting wrapped up for it. So for them saying, oh, they're gonna let him off parole early, yeah, like you keep mentioning my name. You're that panicked. You keep mentioning my name. These officers keep running to civilians and then claiming that they got a reason to be out there on the street following me around. I'm already on parole, getting ready to get off in less than 6 months, get my case overturned. So their topic is, oh, they're finna let him off because we're being moved on. And basically, like we wasn't a good mix. You feel me? I don't deal with people like that. And then sought back and turned around and said, "Oh, well, what are you gonna do when you get off parole? Because how? Like, let me tell you what I'm gonna do." And this scripture, and I already been planning it with y'all already, right? All my chosen ones, everybody, right? That's coming along with us. That the feds, y'all sisters in the feds, run that list. This is a Christian country. Do you get what I mean? Y'all know the whole 10 virgin stories and everything, right? Y'all know Isaiah chapter 11. Y'all know all that. Isaiah chapter 60, all that. Isaiah chapter 11, right? And chapter 4. So trip out on this. This is what I'm doing. We're going to go to court, right? They're going to overturn my case. I'm going to sue the Klan and every business they jack rabbit cells hidden trying to stalk civilians. Do you get what I mean? And trying to mention my name as a leeway. Do you get what I mean? Trying to wrong our country and acting like they was using civilians to get other people locked up, the whole nine. What I already mentioned, everything, right? So I address that. I address it in our country. We address it all together because the news is going to be there. Y'all already know who I am already. You get what I'm saying? The news is going to be there. So it is what it is. So y'all that knows, and for them trying to act like what is he going to do? It ain't their business. They not finna be out here. They're treason. That's not finna happen. That's not even scripture. Do you get what I mean? So after the courts, for them that's just so worried about everybody's housing, you know, because they used to violating fair housing and all that federal stuff. All right, I'm taking theirs. That's also scripture. Do you get what I'm saying? Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 12, and I'm signing it back over to y'all. Do you get what I mean? I have an oath and vows to keep. Do you get what I mean? After that, and after all of that is done, after all of their weirdness is done with, and we got everything back to y'all, even the officers that played in their phone, I'm taking theirs too. They don't make them terrorist threats like that and think I'm finna let anything go. You feel me? So legally, I'm gonna take that. It is what it is. We all doing it. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? And I'm signing it, me personally, I'm signing it back over to y'all because y'all gonna, those are y'all that sting. You feel me? That was connected with the queens and everything. But that's for y'all. Family, friends, whatever. That's for y'all. That's my country. Do you get what I mean? We getting back to a castle. I got a castle to get to. Do you get what I mean? That's the second Exodus. I don't need to think a damn thing. Do you get what I mean? This is scripture. That's what it is. It is what it is. And I just mentioned it and it's written and I just told y'all plainly. So for them panicking or, oh, we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that. Nah, they're trying to fund us. Because that's all they're doing. Admitting they're being sued and they're still being a liability. Because they don't know what no means, obviously, right? That's why they're ending whatever they're ending faster and we already in rush hour anyway. We're back in rush hour. You feel me? And it's getting them out of the way. It's getting us in court because this stuff gotta speed up. That's why I told y'all I reread Revelations. All the seals been broken already. All the trumpets been blown already. The only thing that's left is atonement and removing these idiots. That's going to cause atonement. Isaiah chapter 11. So they're not, I don't even want them breathing our air. They kept expressing they had COVID. Why should anybody? Now that's just me. I don't deal with treason. I don't like it. I'm loyal to the core of it. You feel me? Like, I don't deal with that. I don't think nobody looks good trying to betray our country and act like they representing anything on a part of our soil. That ain't gonna never happen. You feel me? So it is what it is. But y'all have a good night. And for those being nosy, trying to act like they got any type of phone device, trying to online groom and these officers on it, guess what? We're suing them for that. You feel me? Yeah, you're not gonna play crimes against our country and then we're supposed to get locked up and you stay out here and you was trying to do all of this. That's not happening. You feel me? And we already in their phones anyway. That's why the news said it. There ain't no hiding that. That's what happens when they deal with loudmouths that's narcissistic, that's pointing their finger at everything and anything, and they try to act like they're trying to cover it up as they try to cause the problem at the same time. That's not happening. You feel me? These idiots are not street. They can't play street. A sirens play, they literally put themselves out there, their whole atmosphere change. You feel me? And it ain't legal to do a damn thing like that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying with y'all, and I'm gonna pay for y'all vacation because that's my description. Don't never forget Isaiah chapter 60. And y'all see all the noise and riffraff? Don't never forget Isaiah chapter 25 verse 5. This is a Christian country. I am very grateful. It went back to one nation under God. And if I can humble myself knowing who I am, then they damn for sure gonna humble themselves. They don't got no choice. I'm getting real bored of them.